What's up, guys? It's MP13K, and it's back with another video. Um, so, in case you guys don't remember, about 1.5 years ago, I played Criminal Case 10. Um, well, it was 1 to 1.5 years ago because I didn't ended up not finishing that case until October of last year. So I'm coming back to, well, as you may have noticed, this isn't Criminal Case, but rather one of the other games. And that's because I'm already mid-case in regular Criminal Case. Have to settle with Pacific Bay, Case 4. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Mm. Mm. Oh. Uh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Interesting way to start off, the case. But when I really think about it, basically, the last 3 cases have all started off pretty weird. And basically, the case kickstarts with us being 20 feet away from it. Okay. Gotta be something around here that can help us. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Alright, we found a card in a bag. Alright, instant place. Hmm. Alright, so let's figure out what's happening. And I'm gonna do what I did back 1 to 1.5 years ago. And I'm just gonna do different recordings on different days, and once I'm done with the entire chapter, I will release it to YouTube. Hmm. So we've started off the case. We have a few things to do. I'll start off with that. And since there really aren't any more important things to do, I'll just get back to you guys once I have the star, and my screen recorder is kind of acting up. But, I'll still try and find a way to get this video recorded. I got that star, and, I guess I'm just gonna do the thing that appears first on the list, which is examine this thing. What is this? Huh. A new guy. I don't think I don't think I've ever seen this guy in the entirety of the time I play this game. I guess perfect timing to that this is the first case of Pacific Bay that I actually decide to record. I have to go back and get another star. Alright, I'm back. I didn't get that star, but I did get a golden crown. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, got the star. Now I need to examine this. Examine this and see where it leads. Ain't no way. It is a similar suspect. Ooh. Alright, 21% into chapter 1, and we already have 2 suspects. However, I haven't talked to either of them yet, so I gotta go back and get more stars. Alright, finally back with yet another star. And a bronze crown, I guess. Mm. Hmm. Well, I guess there's only one more suspect to talk to. And then... Actually, wait. Now that I think of it, then what? Do I just gotta wait for up 2 hours and 47 minutes and 29 seconds to go by till I can finally get further? I mean, I'm just gonna go get that star. And I'm back. Uh, I also leveled up off screen, so now I'm level 16 in this game. Hmm. Looks like we got a new lead on the case. Yep, a new crime scene. Hmm. Ooh. Uh, anything that can help us? Just the book was wonderful. Mm. Alright. However, it looks like I have to go get the star. Uh, alright. Got the star. Now it's time to examine. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we gotta examine what we just examined. Which means I gotta go back and get another star. Alright. Now that I have another star. As you can see, I've been playing this game for 27 minutes. I've been playing for 27 and you guys only see like 13 and a half. Like, that's how much I'm cutting out. I gotta find out. Um, hmm. It's another suspect. Another suspect and another star needed. Oh my god. Alright, finally back. Hmm. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do. See you guys in 2 hours and 26 minutes. And we're back. Um, I accidentally waited too long and this finished as well. Let's see. Hmm. Interesting. It looks like we have our first piece of evidence. Killer wears charm. So, this automatically rules this guy out, because, um, anyways. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay, that's actually kind of crazy. But it looks like the last thing we have to do for this chapter is examine the note. Alright. Alright. Hmm. The heck is this? Oh. And there you guys have it. Chapter 1 complete. And chapter 2 should be on the channel very shortly after this. Hopefully. Alright, what's up guys? Back Criminal Case Pacific Bay to do chapter 2. And this is a Criminal Case Pacific Bay Case 4B. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is where we left off last time. Off my screen. So chapter 2 already has an interesting start, and I gotta wait 12 hours for this. I mean, it does make sense considering it's like entire website code. But anyways, yeah, new crime scene to explore and new stars to obtain. And also new pieces of evidence. I wonder what I'm going to find. That's a rare. Ooh, a torn piece of paper. Uh, no, I said torn piece of paper, not a football. Yeah, torn piece of paper. That definitely gonna help us. Ooh, and a flyer. That seems interesting considering that I got. That's the same energy drink that killed our victim. Now, lastly, gotta find the duck. And someone left an entire ass roller skate here, so might as well find that as well. Because, alright. Let's throw on flyer and the printout. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. The same energy drink that was used to murder our victim. Oh my god, this chapter is gonna be so slow. That only filled out like 5% of the bar. And pop up ad. Okay. Okay. We have a little bit of stuff. Gotta go get a star for the torn flyer. But I also gotta get one for the advertisement as well. Alright, getting one of those stars was pretty easy. Now let's see if I can piece this back up. Wait. Isn't this one of our suspects? How is this torn apart just like this? Like who like when you tear stuff apart, it doesn't tear apart that well. Yep, that's one of our suspects. Ooh. Okay. So like there are about like 18 things to do in this chapter, more or less. We need to talk with our first suspect again. Problem is, that's a yet another star. I'm gonna get one to examine the advertisement first. You know, sometimes I have to wonder, why are these crime scenes filled with garbage? Like, I know that I know that, like, the point of the game is to look for, try to look for items through the entire clutter, but why is it just such a mess? Like, who is just throwing ice cream, beach balls, guitars, and everything else that I've just found, just chilling in the crime scene? Like, why is there so much garbage? You know what I'm saying? Well, it's time to examine that little advertisement. Mm. Oh. That is a little interesting. I have to analyze cryptic words. Alright, so there's two things going on in the lab right now. One of them's taking 6 hours, the other's taking 12. No, I guess the only thing that there's really left to do is just uh, talk to our first suspect. Okay, so, okay, I have good news and bad news. The good news is I got the star. Bad news is that I'm gonna need to refill my energy soon because I'm only at 11 out of 110. Mm, now we know that, now that we know that our first suspect plays the guitar. That that makes me a little more suspicious that she was the one. That she might be the killer. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait until the end of 10C to see the answer to that. But it also looks like we're gonna have to wait 5 hour 55 for the finish because like cryptic words we gotta wait 5 hours 55 minutes, and then for the website code it's another 11 hours and 47 minutes. So see you after either one or two of those, either one or both of those things are done. uh just see you in like 6 to 12 or more hours from now. And I'm back. Okay, wait. Right. Let's see. Ooh, that was a big piece of chapter 2. So nothing new from that. Alright. Wait. I've seen that suspect. I didn't necessarily record this case, but they appeared in it. So I'm pretty sure that this is our first reoccurring suspect. And I need a star for it. And I'm back. Mm, looks like we're getting another look at that garden. question is, what am I going to find? Horn book? No, I don't think anything. Oh, garden bag. Okay, that probably the only items that actually matter. Um, okay, yeah, got a torn book and a garden bag. Hmm. Right, and I got the bronze star for this case. Need to examine the gardening bag and the torn album. Now I'm gonna need stars for both of those. Now that I've got one of the stars, take a look at this. Oh my, why is there so much? Okay, okay, what is this? Is it a torch? We gotta examine. Don't tell me we gotta examine it again. Oh, I forgot to unpause the recording. Let's see. What's this? Alright. That's going to the lab for yet another 12 hours. So, yes, that is a dead end for now. Wonder if this torn album can get me anywhere. Alright, got the star. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Oh my god, need another star. And now I've got a star. Hmm. And that's everything for now. I'll see you guys in 11 hours and 46 minutes and 57 seconds. And we're back. Hmm. And another suspect to talk to. And now we've got the entire list. Alright, got the star. Hmm. Oh. And they casually just leave us off on a cliffhanger. See you next chapter. What's up, guys? MP13K, and back in Criminal Case Pacific Bay to do chapter 3. Hmm. Taking another look at that, take a look at the stairs. Hmm. At the stairs for something that can help us. Mm. Ooh, yeah. Knew this, but knew this would have something that can help us. I would assume. Up. Yes, we should have a look through this pod. By the looks of it, chapter 3 is going to be just as long as chapter. Now I need to go finish that star to take a look at that little prop box. And I'm back. What can I find in this little box of... something that has been torn to pieces. And I have to fix it. But I gotta refill my energy because I'm only 14 out of 110. I need 20 to investigate a crime scene. Alright. Let's examine this. Hmm. 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 Hmm? What's this? Hmm. Alright. Need to talk to you and you. Alright. Um, and I'm back. I didn't just get one of the stars I needed, but instead I got both of them. Hmm. Hmm. And perfect timing that I'm level 17. Now we need to get this USB key analyzed, and that will take 9 hours. Hmm. Let's talk to you. Hmm. 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 Nothing else? No. But we got 3 pieces of evidence so far, and these two are the only ones who fit under all 3. Yeah. Okay, so, see you guys in, 9 hours, or more than that. Alright, we're back. And USB key results. Hmm. Hmm. This is starting to get interesting. I need to get a star. Oops, I forgot to, unpause it again. Hmm. Hmm. If finally we unlock that one crime scene. I also gold crowned this when I got my star. So I only have 3 golden crowns left. And this should give us bronze at least. And if it doesn't, it's gonna give us 4th place. Let's see. Um, what- something on it. A crushed bottle? Why is this destroyed? Like, who hurt this thing? A wristwatch, a ladybug, and a chain. Just a regular old chains. And I was right, fourth place. Why the hell is this flattened? Who hurt this thing? Right. Killer plays the guitar, that's why the guitar pick is important. We got a water bottle and a guitar pick that need to be examined. Another thing that needs to be examined is my energy bar, because it always runs out so fast. Um, yeah, I'll be right back. And I got those stars. Let's see what's up with this smashed water bottle. Oh. Hmm. It looks like we're gonna have to wait a while. 15 hours! Yep, that actually says 15. Alright. Now let's take a look at this guitar. Something tells me we're probably also gonna send this to the lab. I found a mysterious slot. And that's going in for 9 hours. Great, wonderful. It's, I don't know, very next day. Um, take a look at this. Hmm. Something tells me that I don't like where this is going. Hmm. It's this person. Wait. I gotta go get a star. Alright, I'm back. And there you guys have it. Chapter 3 has been complete. Now, wait. Oh, I could just go to the additional investigation. I don't need like a star or anything. Um, but um that's gonna be for 4D part 1. Yes, I'm doing the same thing that I did last time. It's splitting um the additional investigation into 3 parts. Wait, can I? I don't know, we'll have to see. Just see you in 4D. Alright, let's get the additional investigation done with. And the additional wait, only 2 people? Hmm. Let me have a bit of a look. Also, don't mind the fact that case 1 is gold-plated. Uh, let's see. 3 people. And then, but here... That's also... Wait. Nope, that's not 3 suspects. It's 2 of the suspects and, um, that guy. Already starting off with an interesting additional investigation. Well, I guess we're gonna have another look at that garden. Um, Oh, that's the snake. What? Where? Thought that wasn't there before. Mm. Mm. So, of course I need a star to examine that tea box. But we also need to talk to one of our suspects. Hmm. Alright. As you notice, I got 2 stars. I'm gonna talk to... Hmm. So we're gonna have a look at the skating rink. I need to have a look at this box. It's a film. And that's going to the lab. 3 hours. Not that bad, but still a while. Guess we have no other choice but to go to the skating rink. That's good enough. I'll watch inside off screen. Hmm. Forgot how much of a mess this place was. A trophy? That wasn't there before. Never mind, that was there before. Ice cream. Why do these always end up on the floor? Surfboard. Mm, oh, yep. There, huh? Back, balloon, parachute, and surfboard. Hmm. And now that I got that star, it's time to find out what this green powder actually is. Hmm. Hmm. And since I still want to, and since I still want to keep the additional investigation being 3 parts. That's gonna do it for Criminal Case Pacific Bay Case 4D Part 1. Alright, let's get 4D Part 2 up and active. So where we last left off, we need to find out what's on this film roll and what's this green powder. Hmm. And now the powder. Innocent fire dye. Looks like we're gonna need to have it. I'd assume that we're gonna need to have a little bit of a word to that one street performer. Ooh. It would look like I need more stars. Mm. Well, glad that's been resolved. Um, alright, let's go. Mm. Yeah. Anyways, we passed the 2/3 mark, so thank you guys so much for watching Criminal Case 4D Part 2, and I'll see you, in 4D Part 3, which is the finale of this Criminal Case Pacific Bay Case 4. Alright, it's finally time. Guys, welcome Criminal Case Pacific Bay Case 4D Part 3, which is the finale of this entire case. This feels a little weird considering I started this um 6-part case October 20, well, I started at 25, but video came out 26. Considering that the last time I recorded Criminal Case, I just, it would just take so long. Like, 10A and 10B released in April, then 10C released in May, and then 10D Part 1 released in June, And then I just went like on a 4-month hiatus. Well, 3.5. Tandy Part 2 came out in September, and Part 3 came out in October. But, But now we're here again in the finale. We need to investigate this performers hangout. Hmm. Now there's going to be torn flyer. I was going to say, as always, there's always going to be at least one thing that's out of place. But now that I think about it, with all this garbage, everything's out of place. Like, who put this here? Like, who put all this here? Like, this is a bunch of garbage. And you found something interesting. Yeah. Mm. So it appears that I need a star for this torn flyer here. However, I don't know if we're going to have to send it to the lab. Alright, let's piece this up. Ooh. What's this? Mm. Ooh. There we go. You gotta be kidding me. Now I have to examine it again. Alright, let's take a look at this event flyer. Hmm. So just one last thing, and then I'm done with the whole case. Alright, let's do this. And there we have it. Well, thank you guys for watching all of this. Criminal case Pacific Bay case 4 is complete, and maybe, just maybe, I'll do case 5. Well, case 5 on recording. Anyways, yeah, this is it. Bye.